Another shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Another shot is gonna hit you with a mind overloading on it. The bar is always open with no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Just remember, everything we say is just our opinion. But then again, it might be the alcohol talking. It might be the alcohol talking. Let's go.
Welcome to another Shot Podcast, where our opinions might be real, or it could just be the liquor talking. Sit back and enjoy another shot.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Shots Monday Night Bartender. And guys, I plan on hitting the ground running. Miss Kitty Cat's already got us a recipe. You know, I did think about something, girl. For Monday nights, I'm thinking 100% maybe I need to get a head start putting on the shirt. Maybe look like an actual bartender. Maybe get myself a little bow tie. Just have a little fun with it. It's a thought. Why not? So, as always, guys, we look forward to your recipe ideas. We're in here to drink, joke, and have all sorts of fun. I'm like intermixing the two already. Yes, let us go ahead and drop it that link and see who would like to join us at the bar. Oh, bar phone's ringing already. Bet I know who that is. I got the when. So we say now. All right. So while we wait to see if this special guest arrives, Kitty Cat, you thirsty tonight by any chance? When are you guys going to invite people to the bar so I can have somebody that can sit down and we can get an unbiased opinion of some of these drinks? Because they see me sit back and I've enjoyed just about it. But I mean, like my music, like my movie, I'm a fan of all sorts of drinks. So I mean, we need Rome in here. We need Rome to come in. Try it. I barely drink. He comes in, sits down for like 2 minutes, and then disappears. Like the night at dawn. So, anywho, Kitty Cat has done due diligence again, like I said, and we have 2 recipes we are going to be doing here shortly. And yes, you see me on my phone only because so without further ado, we might be seeing her here shortly. She might catch the second one. I do believe this is going to be a rock glass drink. This is called Dracula's Bite. Again, guys, we're doing Halloween drinks all the way up to Halloween, and we are getting close to it. Cat's rolling her eyes like, oh, yeah, I already know all this. Got something to say, woman? Here's the first. It's just such a lovely bunch. It makes it so much more fun. I have no idea what you just said, sir, but
I said, we have
no, and I don't know why I'm having trouble sleeping myself. Tonight, I don't see that being an issue.
I gotta get one of those things out of the back of the car.
Okay. All right, guys, Dracula's Bite. Let's get to it. It is spiced rum, grenadine, which we all know I'm not the biggest. I like grenadine, but I like changing it up to maraschino cherry juice. So instead of grenadine, again, cherry juice, cranberry juice, splash of lime juice, and some simple syrup. We're going to shake this all together and pour it in this glass and see what happens. And if you guys are interested, you're more than welcome to click the link that Kat has dropped. And let's go ahead and let's see those beautiful faces. We are going to start off with the spiced rum. Straight into the grenadine. I know it's not grenadine. I've said this a million times now. Boom. 1 ounce of cranberry juice. You know, I never saw a piece of 10 ounces a piece. The hell with it. No guts, no glory, right, guys? Add just a little bit like that. And you finally finish the bottle. A splash of lime juice. Of course, it says half an ounce. I'm not filling it up to a half an ounce because that's going to be a true bite. Guess maybe I did. And kitty cat's simple syrup. Now we know it's sweet. Now, according to the picture, this should come out purple. What's your thoughts on this one, beautiful? Possible? Maybe. She likes. What is this? Real sugar, real vanilla, caffeine-free root beer. I'm getting for it. It's amazing. Oh, it's not exactly purple, is it?
That's not.
That is not purple. But that's kind of a letdown. What would have made it purple, I wonder? The only thing I could think I could add to that would give it a little bit of a saying. Yep, she knows exactly where I'm going. You were kind of thinking it the whole time, weren't you? You know what's funny? She's I'm rubbing off on her. Yeah. Kitty cat, what am I going to grab?
Yeah. Oh, no, you can grab the grape pepper.
It's called Dracula's Bite.
Okay, I was thinking blue.
I think the blue curacao, if we were to, okay, first off, let's see how it tastes without anything. I'm gonna tell you right now, the cherry somehow, some way overpowered the cranberry.
Nice.
It kind of tastes like a cherry 7-Up without the fizz. And it's not bad. But it needs to be purple.
It doesn't need to be purple.
I want to try and get it as close as I can, but it needs a bite. I know that much. It needs a little bit more of a bite. So we're gonna do the great pucker, guys, and let's see if we can actually make this a little bit purple. Woo! If ever there would be a bite. See, this is going to be our variation of it. So if this turns out, kitty cat definitely going on the list. So let's give it a quick stir. Not exactly purple, but close enough. I'm happy with it. Cheers. I bet you now it's going to have a bite. Oh.
Pucker up, buttercup.
Oh. I think every orifice just puckered. Oh.
Did you mess it up?
I did not mess it up. It's good. It's missing something. Haha. And I know what. When all else fails, guys, you can never go wrong. Ooh, fizz. Yes. I love this part. I think out of all the recipes, this is the one that I've had to like really toy with the most. So we went from cherry to hardcore grape with a pucker, obviously. Environmental friendly straw. Perfect. Perfect. Still has the pucker bite. So at the end of the day, guys, this is what we came up with. Mix this around. It seems like it's a crazy mix, but guys, at the end of the day, it really isn't. Your favorite spiced rum. Get yourself some great pucker, cranberry juice, lime juice, simple syrup, splash of maraschino cherry juice, or if you want, you can do the grenadine. Top that bad boy off with some Sprite. I'm telling you right now, we're talking actually, now we're in the realm of punches. So if you're having a Halloween party, that right there would make a phenomenal punch. Keep the kids away from it. Like I said, I really get into this time of year mainly because Kaylin's been just absolutely, Kaylin being my youngest, she is chomping at the bit to go to Cheeseman. She wants to go to the haunted house. How is your youngest when it comes to haunted houses? Can she? That's a big no, negative. That's a bummer. Because I'd like to get Caitlin some of her friends, take them out, let them go ahead and just go nuts. You said you're not a big fan of it because you used to work in one.
No, I'm not a big fan of them to begin with, but I did.
Tested your claustrophobia, didn't it?
That's another statement.
PTSD. Oh, guys, Vietnam flashback right there. You can see like she had that 1,000-yard stare. Just remember, looking at a box lid that was no more than this close to her face.
Well, when our doors open at 7, but they want all of the people in their places by 6, lay in a coffin with the lid closed for an hour.
I'm asleep. I'm done. I'm out. Not that I wouldn't do it. No, I'm asleep. They'd be walking through going, okay, this is, what's that weird roar? Because I'm going to be there.
No, because that's the noise that was like literally in my ears.
I don't know. I wonder sometimes because, when I had those 2 surgeries, I obviously before that I had to do the CT scan, so I got to go in the machine. The first time I did it, it was very nerve-wracking because I'm not very claustrophobic. I mean, it does tend to happen sometimes, but I don't get claustrophobic. When even though they say don't do it, what's the first thing you do whenever they tell you not to do something? Yeah. When they tell you not to open your eyes, could not help myself. In between cycles, I had to look, and sure enough, I could smell the inside of that tube. I could smell the plastic. It was that close. I could feel the static. And when you're stuck like this, it really tested it. Now, the second time I went in, I was, like, you're going to be able to do it, you're going to be okay. I'm like, hey, can I go ahead and try the Rigo PIs this time? They got the biggest kick out of it because within the first 2 minutes, you're in there for about 15 minutes. After the first 2 minutes, I don't remember anything because my sleep. They had good music going. I had the true, not the earbuds. I had the airbuds because I can't have anything magnetic. And the jams are going. I was out. Then they put me back in for another 10 minutes because they wanted to do it different this time. Now, bear in mind, I got a tear. So they want me to have my arm straight up like this time. And I'm like, well, I got carpal tunnel. Well, the first time they were able to position my wrist perfectly straight at my side. They had, they shoved some blankets in there and kept it was kind of nice. The second time, I was already groggy. So I went in. I can't remember what they did something weird to my arm. I go in. I couldn't tell you what happened after that. Right back out. And I had them crack it up because they said they had never heard somebody snore. So wow. And I don't know how I didn't wake myself up because you're in, like I said, you're in a tube. You know that was reverberating. I'm sure if we looked, I'm probably on the internet somewhere. I don't know. We got a quiet bunch tonight, guys. What is going on? Do we need music? This really isn't bad. I wish you guys would be more apt to want to try it. You want the tiny glass or you want the actual glass? He knows he's going to like it. That's the thing. So, I tell you what, Blue, we're going to do one for you here, buddy. I'm very interested in seeing. Oh, it's not going to do it. I don't think it's working out very well. Let's go the other way with it. Oh, money. It's like a science project. All right, Blue. There you go, buddy. long as he doesn't mind me. See, as soon as I did the pucker, I could tell like he kind of salivated a little bit. I know he's not a big camera guy, so go ahead and move that over there. Oh. I need to talk about our strips. Would that be one you would take or order off the menu, sir? You like that one? Nice. Does it go well with your beef, your meat sticks?
Yeah.
You guys don't get a lot of trick or treaters out your way, do you?
Look at any.
You know what's funny? It literally starts one block over from us. We never get anybody down this way. Never. Because I know the first year Sarah was looking to get candy put out there. I've always thought of, either using the garage here, which that idea went out the window a year ago, or sprucing up the front porch and doing something spooky and scary and kind of enticing people to come. Pretzels. But like everything else, I guarantee I've only got. Kaylin's starting to get to that age. I think the last time I went trick or treating, I was 14. That's the very last time where I actually dressed up and went around and knocked on the door.
You went last year. I know you went last year.
No, I go trick or treating, but I don't partake in trick or treating. You know what I mean?
You give them to the adult section spots.
You know, that's a good thought right there. I mean, can you imagine doing an adult version of trick or treat? What would it be like? Cans of beer and actually, if you think about it, the most cost effective way to do it, little party bottles. You can get like a pack of what, 12 for like $8. You don't get all dressed up and everything, from 7 to 9s for the kids. From
9 to 11.
From 9 to 11, 10 to midnight, whatever. That's for the adults. Just to see what's going on. I haven't done it yet. I don't know. I guess our version, Halloween parties. There's always a Halloween party. I don't know. Once it's all said and done, I'm more apt to want to go in and watch something scary. And I'll tell you what, you really want to challenge yourselves? We only stopped for about an hour and a half one time to take the kids trick-or-treating. But me and some friends sat down and literally did 24 straight hours of horror movies. We started at midnight the night before and went to midnight on Halloween. And I tell you what, that was even that was a pain in the ass. I mean, it was fun, we laughed, we joked, but I mean, if you pick the wrong movie, you're out. In the very last movie, I don't know why we all agreed on it. We knew we had just a little over 2 hours left. We went with Bram Stoker's Dracula. And I can't remember who the first one was out. It was over. But I mean, it was, like I said, it was still fun. Can't say we did a full 24 hours. I guess you could say we only did 22. But I tell you what, you have to pick the right movies. You have to be upbeat. They have to be fast. There has to be something happening. Of course, there were smoke breaks in between. We did 0 alcohol. I take that back. I think we all partook in 1 bottle of wine just because one of the movies was a vampire movie. And we were dumb like that. It's like, well, you gotta have red wine with it. But we made sure we had plenty of pizza, we had plenty of snacks. A lot of people stepping outside to smoke and try and come back in. And other than that, though, I mean, like since I moved here, it's been a couple Halloween parties. Me and Sarah usually try and do some tandem thing. One year we were the Joker and Harley Quinn. The next year, she was kind of like an evil nun, and I was a priest. People loved that one. The next year, I think this one was my favorite one, though. I came up with the idea. Sarah dressed as a lonely 50s housewife, and I dressed as the milkman. Went to my boss's house for a Halloween party. He got the biggest kick out of that. He said, dude, that is the best costume. And him and his wife went out and spent, I think he said it was like almost $150 on their costume and makeup and everything. He liked mine better. And I'll tell you what, when the beer started to run out, and me and my buddy made a quick beer run, we were right there in Evan City. Yeah, the looks on people's faces. That's also the fun part. But here's in Tennessee, we there's not a lot of trick or treating. They like to do the trunk or treats. Like you'll go to the park and everybody has their vehicle opened up and walk around, or you'll go to a couple of the local churches. Sarah always set it up. She had a couple friends, a couple family members, and we would go door to door there, take the kids to like a trunk or treat. And it used to drive me nuts because, I wanted to take them around, have them knock on the door, say, I'm a traditionalist. So when we moved here, in the first year that she saw all that, like Sarah was blown away. Then again, down there, they also have an Oktoberfest. They have an Apple Fest. And nobody likes them because they're a hindrance. Here, people love it. Like I'm sure, I know for a fact you guys have been to the Franklin Apple Fest. It's amazing. I have an absolute blast every time I go to that one. I'm a nerd, so I go around and look at all the crafts. Mom and Sonny used to sell shop right there, and Sonny would try and sell his guitars. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's up here. It's people enjoy it. People want to get out there and have fun. And but I do believe we're almost ready. Oh, actually, it's time for our first break. October 4th, 2025 features over 300 vendors, live entertainment, and a variety of food and activities. That is something we need to try and talk Arliss and those guys into going to check out. That would be huge for them. I did try and get a hold of the mayor to see what they have going on for Oktoberfest over in Slippery Rock, band-wise. We've got our Oktoberfest coming up, and I think it's starting to become traditional. It's going to be tree beer again this year. Food for thought. But tree beer, he's kind of a local hero, is he not? So bringing an outsider in would be kind of.
They're all teachers. Except for the girl. Yeah, everybody not or retired.
But since we are talking Halloween and doing Halloween drinks, and when we come back, I am going to make something. These are good, by the way. Something's going to be a little more along Cat's, I guess, taste of choice. Yes, Good call. This is the official video of their newest single. This is Resist the Temptation. It Takes a Village, guys. We will be right back. Welcome back, and cheers, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. That was Resist the Temptation. It Takes a Village. One of us has to get up off our lazy asses and actually message those fools and get it set up. I mean, Long Island's a nice little community, so I doubt. But you never know. What's up, sweetie? You look like you got something on your mind. What's up? What's up? Do tell. Inquiring mind wants to know. Ah. She's got a mouthful and it's not blue. Hi guys, the jokes get better the more I drink, I know. So this one, kitty cat, I am going to do specifically for you. Because when I reached into
They don't drink.
Will you please, for the love of God, quit taking everything so fucking literal? Oh. It's like working with kids sometimes. There it was. Ha ha ha. No, when you do, you're go-to is vodka. You brat. She's cranky when she's tired. We all are.
Depends on the mood I'm in.
What's up?
Depends on the mood I'm in, what
You're just not in a good mood today?
drink and beverage I go for.
But this one, kitty cat, is up your alley. So I will dedicate this before she thinks I'm trying to, mainline alcohol into her system. This one calls for mint, guys. I don't have any mint. I thought about it. It's something I've seen multiple, but I had to dig into the Bible. This is called the Colonel Kremlin. So I didn't have to put away two things. We're getting it right back out. We need the simple syrup, the lime juice, and the vodka. Shake and put into it says a cocktail glass, but fuck it, guys, it's a martini glass, so let's have some fun with it. All right, they say an ounce and a half. Those are vodka. I guess really at the end of the day, it's a vodka martini again. And what's funny is this one actually tells you to shake it. So I'm interested. We all know that, well, we've tested it multiple times before. When you do a martini, it's supposed to be stirred because that gives it the pretty the look, It's supposed to be clear. Fuck all that noise. Oh yeah. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh. I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark on this. I don't think it's gonna work out very well. But I'll maybe see what happens. Ooh. Whoops. Sometimes that happens. I pulled it out too early. No. What's your thoughts, girl? Somewhere in here, I'm gonna have to look up a Tom Collins. I haven't had one of those in quite a while. So at the end of the day, what did I say that was called? The Kremlin? Something along those lines? Colonel Kremlin. I don't know. There's like zero smell. It's not normal. Is it to the point where I just like to drink, maybe? For me, it's like I said, it's fun. Trying all the different ones, and I mean, doing what I'm doing now really expands out there a little bit more. I have to look in here and find out if there is a Tom Collins. I know it's wow. In case you guys are wondering, our good friend Arliss hooked me up with something called the what is this? You look so posh. Yeah. Bring up my inner Leo DiCaprio. Sandy, since you're just joining us, this is called the Colonel Kremlin. All it is vodka, lime juice, simple syrup. It calls for mint, but we just don't have mint. You've seen the inside of my fridge. Where do we have room for anything else? I mean, it was bad enough. We had two. How big were those bowls? They like a gallon? Bigger? Smaller? Either way, they're huge, guys. I mean, they were like this, filled almost to the top with booze and watermelon. And they got buried in there with all the other stuff. So, I mean, it just got lost in limbo. I tried them. They were very overpowering. These guys were way too afraid to try it themselves. And before you knew it, they were 86. See ya, bye, gone. The problem with this one right here, honestly, I mean, a mojito has rum. So honestly, if you would add the mint to this, it would definitely taste like a mojito at this point. Minus the sugar stick and everything else. I don't know why. Is it just in here? But you know that it got shook. It got mixed. You can't mix it anymore. And yet the vodka now has settled on the bottom. Everything else just like went to the top. I get this crazy sugary lime flavor chased by that bitter bite of potato liquor, you know? Oh. But hey, I am the champ. Sandy, what's your drinking choice, girl? I can't remember. And if you would like to join us, the link is literally right above you, or kitty cat can drop. I mean, we only got about 15 minutes, but if you got the time, pop in here and I'll mix you up a drink. On top of the fact that, oh wow, we have another Halloween drink to do anyways. Oh. You think that particular drink, like some of these are just like specifically designed to drink fast? All right. I'm glad I just did that because next one is called the uh-oh, can't wake up. Let us welcome to the stage my favorite cousin.
You might not be able to see me. I'm sitting outside and it's kind of dark, so sorry.
Oop. I think you'll live. We'll make
Yeah,
it. How's it going, girl?
it's going. Same old, same old. Crazy every day.
I hate that we did not get the opportunity to get together when you were up here.
Yeah, you wanted to take off to Tennessee. It's like Tennessee came to you and you weren't there.
I mean, technically, yeah, I guess. Well, the fun part was that was a family reunion, and
Oh, okay.
you said you were going to be up here for like another week. So I mean, we had time. It's just after I got back, like I mean, it was a whirlwind of trying to get everything else completed, and before you knew it,
Yep.
the time went away from everybody.
Yeah. Well, that was an unexpected trip. I mean, literally found out about my friend's grandfather passing the day before we left. So it was kind of a hurry up and grab your stuff and let's go. So
I tell you what, in the spirit of Halloween, girl, you get to watch me make this one. Are you a spiced rum fan?
yes.
Okay, let me ask you this: are you a why can't I think of it now? Moscow Mule fan?
No, never had it.
Oh wow! When you come back up again?
I have no idea. Jay's already asked when we're coming up. I'm like, we just got back. Like, what? I don't know. So we don't know. But
Honestly,
mom's retired now, so hey.
I would love to have you guys come up here and actually give you some more tours around outside of Pittsburgh. I tell you what, Pat, you'd love that trip to Pittsburgh we took. The Warhol Museum,
That was awesome.
it was amazing. And some of the stuff that was in there, I mean, you don't realize just how weird this guy actually was until you got to really look at some of the stuff and like the videos. And, you know, I can't remember the guy's name, but it was literally like a 15, 20-minute video of this guy bare ass.
That was probably the weirdest thing that was in there. Like that was crazy.
I mean, he was taking like $20 bills and literally trying to cram it up his butt.
Yeah.
And, like he'd just sit there, he'd slap his butt, he'd shake it, and just do all sorts of crazy. Like, I mean, he put like I think fruit. It was weird. It made no sense. I was trying to figure out, but that was the type of guy he was. He could look at anything. He looked at the Campbell soup can and said, "That's art." So this one is called, and I get to break into the ginger beer that Sarah just bought us. This is Jack's Lantern.
Oh, okay.
So the last one I did, I had to do all sorts of craziness with it. Because, I mean, it was decent, but it wasn't, it needed more. And Blue can attest to this. At the end, it turned out really good. So I do not think I'm going to be shaking this one. So 2 ounces, we got spiced rum, orange juice, and ginger beer. That's why I asked you if you've ever tried a Moscow Mule, because most of the time you do anything with ginger beer. A lot, you know, most of the time it's for a Moscow Mule, which is just ginger beer, lime, and vodka.
Yeah, I've never had one.
They're actually really good, and they're very versatile, so you can have all sorts of fun. All right, so let's start off with the spiced rum. We are all about the rum tonight.
Rum is good.
Yeah, but why is the rum always gone?
Right?
All right. So we got the spiced, which I'm going with Bacardi tonight. 1 ounce of orange juice. You know, this isn't going to make a whole lot. Let's just have a little fun with it. Boom, there it is. And we got to top it. This is where I lose Kat on this one because she is not a fan of ginger beer. And ginger beer is actually non-alcoholic. It's just a funkier flavored ginger ale, really. Let's get the stir somewhere. What's your thoughts, Kat, other than the fact that, yeah, it's got ginger beer in it? Sandy, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm not a huge ginger ale fan, so I would try it.
Well, have you ever tried like ginger candy or anything like that?
Yeah, I don't really like ginger.
Yeah, it's got its own unique flavor. So I don't know. It's called Jack's Lantern. I don't see anything pumpkin about this other than the fact that it's kind of the same color as pumpkin innards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cat's out. I'm going to tell you right now. I wouldn't put that one on the list. No. And now it's got me thinking, what can I do to fix it? Like I said, I lost a lot of people when I poured the ginger beer in there. They're just like negative. But I'm sure I can come up with, I can figure something out. There'd have to be. Oh.
Like, what's wrong with it? Like, what are you feeling?
I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that I got the, I'm thinking something more pumpkin, more fall. I did equal parts maybe a little less ginger beer, maybe more spiced rum. I don't know, but something in here is just not. It's not being friendly.
To me, it seems like the orange juice is like the odd man out in that whole drink. Like, I could maybe deal with the ginger beer and the spiced rum, but the orange juice is kind of throwing me off. I'm like, weird.
Well, believe it or not, a lot of your Halloween drinks will have orange juice in it. All right. So we went ahead and doubled up on the spiced rum. You can smell it. Pat, you won't like this one at all. It just the ginger beer really is the overpowering. I don't like the ginger beer and the spiced rum mix. It's not going good together at all. So out of how many have we done now? We've done like 12 of these. Cat's gonna count them. Sometimes you can figure out a way to fix them. And this particular one, Sandy, sweetie, you would have to actually try ginger beer to understand.
That one makes number 18.
Huh?
That one makes 18.
18. We've done 18 different drinks. So Kaylin went out and got, she was shopping with Sarah right before school. Ooh, there it is. I got the common denominator, guys. Butterscotch schnapps. Anyways, while she was out shopping, she happened to see something and wanted me to have it. I had to have it. And she got me this whole, I think there's 50 recipes. They're all Halloween recipes for Halloween. So Kat did the math and we brought them out. We were kind of struggling one night trying to figure out which way to go with everything. And she came up with the idea to go ahead and do 1 or 2 Halloween drinks a night. Well, so the Monday night bartenders tonight, you're going to see more of them. Usually on the other ones, we don't dig into them as much. We'll do one and then call it. But we had 30 shows between then and Halloween. We need to figure out a good one for Halloween. All right, so I'm thinking that butterscotch should go really good with the orange juice and kind of nullify the ginger beer a little bit. So if this doesn't work, guys, this will be a total bust. I'll tell you right now.
It doesn't sound good.
And it worked. That's actually not bad. Now it honestly tastes like you know how everybody calls them old people candy. You go to a doctor's office, they got that bowl of candy sitting right there. Don't ever do that again. Good. You know the little butterscotch, the butterscotch candies. That's exactly.
I like those.
Actually, that's teetering on candy corn and butterscotch candy.
Hmm.
You don't? Well, Blue? You tell me what you think. I might have just saved that. Blue doesn't like to come on camera unless it's sports night, so I set it off to the side, let him go ahead and give it a whirl. Poor guy. This weather's probably playing hell on your hip, isn't it?
Was it raining?
Yeah. And
Yeah. It's like how much like
it tastes exactly like the candy, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Now, to be fair, I'm not the biggest butterscotch fan, but we've been getting a lot of recipes recently asking for butterscotch schnapps. So I had Sarah go and do the Lord's work the other day, and she came back with this. Then, of course, Sarah, you do not send to the liquor store, Sandy. You really don't.
No.
She's like Kat. She's not a drinker. She really isn't. But then she'll see something
Ooh, I
that
gotta try that.
grabs her attention. And how many times have we said on the show, if you know, instead of just like buying it and letting it sit in the liquor cabinet because I might like it, I might not like it, you know, let us try it first. She came back with the Blackberry Jack, which Kat,
Have ended up having two.
yeah, she had to buy. She came back with 2 bottles, and Kat had to buy one.
Two, so I ended up paying double the price to be sure to get me one.
And you liked it too, didn't you? Would you say that is actually better than the Crown, the Blackberry
I
Crown?
don't know. I haven't had the Blackberry Crown yet.
Well, it's also extremely hard to get. See, my problem is whenever you start getting these, you know, like Jack Daniels has a unique flavor. Sandy, you know this as well as anybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not a Jack. You're not a big Jack fan.
I mean, I prefer dark liquors, but I've only had Jack like maybe twice in my life, and it was mostly the vanilla.
Now I've had the vanilla, which I need to get up here, and we were showing off the other night just for the fun of it. Remember, I said we're a fully functioning bar. Sarah, the loving wife that she is, went out and hooked us up. I told her just get me an apple. It could be Crown. It could be, you know, and Fine Wines and Good Spirits likes to do sales each month. And
Hmm.
they're actually really good. I mean, believe it or not, they might be only $2 or $3, but when you go out and buy, you know, when you used to pay like $27, $28, $30, however much, and you get like it says sale. I mean, it's almost like speaking free. You know what I mean? So Sarah, this is the $40 bottle of Jack, Blackberry Jack. We now have regular Jack. The apple that she got us was Applejack, Tennessee Fire.
You can't tell when I like Jack.
I'm actually growing a taste for it. It's weird. So honestly, like I mean, I'm just seeing. Let's take this one out of the equation. Regular, apple, and fire.
The
You got a
apple's really good.
You got a cinnamon apple all day long, and with that real burnt, charred, oaky. Jack Daniels has a very unique flavor to it,
Hmm.
and I'm thinking, like I said, you put the traditional in there, you get that charred oak, apple, cinnamon. You're looking at something that's going to be extremely dangerous.
What if you got some like caramel liqueur and made some kind of like apple caramel or caramel apple something?
That was the same thing I was just thinking.
Well, the fun part is
Yeah.
you got, you know, if you can either do the butterscotch and
Yeah, that would probably be good.
but unless you're like me, and apparently you, sweetheart, are a dark liquor fan. So if we put these 3 together, what if we added toasted caramel black velvet whiskey?
I bet that would be good.
Right there, you just now made a. You need a napkin. The drool is just insane. That's going to be for another show. Preferably whenever I have like a Thursday off, which I do not this week. I go to Wednesday off. That is definitely something I am going to want to make at some point. Sandy, are you on TikTok too?
I have a TikTok, but I don't post anything.
So what we've been doing is we do 2 different shows now. We do this one, and then we go on TikTok for about an hour, if not more. Why are you rolling your eyes over there, good looking? You have the most fun on that one. Maybe because people start, I mean, that's where the people start tipping us like crazy. And again, it's another shop podcast. Easy to find. You know the logo at this point. Yeah, the other night we were joking around, just kind of showing off a little bit. I made the mistake of showing everybody what we had. And my buddy Zach likes to get on there. Zach is constantly trying to find ways to hurt me. So what Kat does is she'll set up goals. And the person that puts us over the goal, like it could be, there's been times, what has it been, like 99 bananas or something like that. You did an inside joke. As soon as she puts a goal up there, Zach starts just that's where the money starts coming in. And we always tell people the person who puts us over they could wait until it's 99 and then snipe it at the very end. So I'm going to throw one in there. We actually have to stop Zach and tell him, quit loading it up, give everybody else a chance. So what he does now is he'll get us to at least the halfway point. Then he'll sit back and wait to see what happens. Then he gets impatient. He'll get it closer. Then he'll sit back and he'll wait. And then he'll get it right up to one below the goal and gives everybody a chance to go ahead and finish it out. And then, like I said, he'll get impatient. Next thing you know, boom, he hits it up and it's over. And then he'll turn around and he'll come up. So to round that one out, the person who puts us over gets to pick any three that they want. It could be three off the top, it could be three off the bottom, but usually when it comes to the mixers, I try and tell them, let it be a mixer of my choice. Because Kitty Cat, what is the most dangerous? I'll tell you what, here, before you answer, Sandy.
Oh, God.
Everything that is up here, what do you think is the most dangerous drink that I've got? If you were to take a wild guess, what do you think would be the most dangerous one? The one that really makes an interesting evening?
I'm going to say it's any kind of white liquor.
And that would be very true. I mean, anytime I had a clear liquor,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd get. I never got violent on it or anything like that. I just get stupid.
Yeah. I can't do white liquors anymore.
Oh, you shot fired there. Little miss, I'm going to do half a shot at blues. It's not true. She did half a shot one night and just was like, yeah. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. Defend yourself. Blue, say it for her. She doesn't drink. But she also does the same thing, the same bad thing that I do. She'll drink on an empty stomach. No. You want to know, some would say tequila, vodka, any of those, I've got all sorts of stuff up there. I got gin, you name it, I've got it. The most dangerous drink.
What is that, Jameson?
Nope. You're going to love this. This right here.
99.
Oh.
That right there is the most dangerous drink we have. Now, I always thought that 99 Bananas was just a clever name because it's a very strong, very, very strong banana flavor. No. Has nothing to do with the taste. I'll give you a hint. It's in the number.
99%?
It is 99 proof. And I'll tell you right now, it is so smooth.
Really?
You don't taste much of a burn. So what happens is, and Zach loves doing this, and he's gotten everybody else who, gets involved. When they pick their drinks, I'm going to tell you 99.9999 out of 10. Guess what one of the main ingredients is? So naturally, we make sure it's fully stocked all the time. We always have 99 banana in here. But if you do check out, I have to try to remember this. If you want to pop back on sometime, we actually did create a drink. Cat, I think Kitty Cat named it, but we call it the Elvis.
Oh, what is it with like peanut butter and the bananas and stuff?
Mm-hmm. And then we throw is it the whipped vodka? Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we'll put whipped cream on top of it. We make it into it, we'll pour it into a shot glass. It literally tastes like a peanut butter and banana sandwich, a toasted peanut butter and banana sandwich. There's not been a person that's tried it that has not liked it. And it is probably
It sounds good.
oh, it's phenomenal. It really is. We, for a while, was doing quite a bit of them. And then we realized we might want to back off on it just a little bit.
Next time I'm up there, you have to make that one for me.
Oh, gladly. You need a plane ticket? I'll buy it. Next time you come, we're gonna need a night. You're gonna crash at this, or our place. And yeah, you're gonna sit down and try the different concoctions.
I have to bring your aunt up there and see if you can get her to taste any. She can't even stand my wine. I'm like, this is weakling stuff, really?
Oh, that's the one thing that kind of drives me nuts. The fact that you had it, Aunt Faye up here, and I missed out on her. Aunt Faye is a riot.
No, God, don't tell her that.
She is a no BS, but in a fun way. Oh,
I could see her and Kat ganging up on you, like no bullshit, like
oh,
would feed off of each other.
I
I could
am.
see it.
I ain't scared. So yes, sweetie, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. If you want to pop back on TikTok, you can do the same thing. Once we see you, I'll go ahead and I'll hit the invite, and you can come on in.
You're hit the invite.
Okay.
I want to see him hit the invite.
Now she's starting to wake up. Not even close. So on that note, guys, let's go ahead and Sandy, thank you for popping in, sweetie.
Yeah, no problem.
Make sure you check us out Wednesday night for our Wednesday night open bar. Thursday sports night. That's gonna be. I tell you what, this Thursday coming up, it's gonna be nasty. I can just see it now. And of course, our Sunday night weekend hangover, which, if we travel like we're saying we're going to, actually, we might actually be behaved on Saturday night. I don't know. I might be game for jumping around to some of the places that are right there. They got some micros right along that stretch. What's going to hurt to try out? And of course, our Monday night bartender. A lot of stuff coming up in the near future, guys. Looking forward to seeing you. Again, if you guys have a TikTok, we are heading there directly next. So, Sandy, if you still got the energy, like I said, pop in, girl. It's going to be fun. I'll tell you right now. Wait till she meets Sammy Rose. You know she's going to pop in there. We've already got her attention. And you can see the shenanigans. We actually have music, all sorts of stuff. It's going to be fun. So on that note, let's go ahead and actually get out the good stuff. And let's go ahead and use one of Sarah's true tiny glasses she got me. If you were to just take that off, go ahead. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I think you have blues blessing. See? Beautiful, my sweetheart. Getting there. But on that note, again, thank you, Sandy. Love you, cuz. You know I do. You are my favorite cousin. Yes. Get that out of the way now.
Just don't tell any of the other
Oh no. On a side note, before I do my final toast, she came up for grandma's 90th. And I was joking around with one of the other cousins that was running around. I was like, man, you are now my favorite cousin. I didn't realize Sandy was like right there, and I hear, really? So, on that note, guys, everything we say on the show is just our opinion. But then again, here comes the most tired 1-900 worker you will ever meet. Oops, premature. You guys have a good night.
Thank you for stopping in and listening to the Another Shot podcast. We shared some drinks, stories, and laughs. But it's time to say goodnight. Join us next time on Another Shot podcast.
If you're looking for a party, then man, have you found it? Now the shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Now the shot is gonna hit you with the mind overloaded. The bar is always open, but no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Just remember, everything we say is just our opinion. But then again,